Yes, we're back, Nix. Thank you for sitting on the Be Right Back cam. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It was terrible. We were gone for so long. We had to go get stuff off to Red Wolf. Yes. I know. You need all the pets now. Yes.
Because they would have really, people down there would have really missed if we didn't have them.
Oh, I know. Oh my goodness. Now we need all the pets. But yes, when I was coming back up to the door, I saw her sitting in her pedestal up there. So she was sitting up on cat cam.
No, that's good.
Yes. So the people got to stare at the kitty. We heard you were making very loud meows from the people inside. Yes. They said it sounded like you were being stabbed with a fork. Because you were being very meowy because we both left you out here. It was terrible.
Poor kitty.
Now must have all pets. Must have all the pets.
Now, I took Red Wolf.
Mwah! I kiss your tail.
Red Wolf is heading off to
Shrewsbury.
Which is a small winter in Oregon.
Is it like Kings Valley or something?
Kings Valley, that's where it is.
I remembered it was a thematically appropriate location. I know it's actually in Elizabethan, so it's queen versus king, but hey. Hi! Yes. Who is the sweetest kitty who must be petted? Oh my goodness, and there's... Oh, it looks like we... OBS Studio... Oh, we dropped out briefly.
Oh.
But then it said it was back. What I can do is... Do I still have that still up?
There was a message in there.
Yes. Okay. Says it's streaming. Nix. Okay, I'm not moving that arm. It's not pulling any content over here. But it says it is actively streaming. I don't understand.
Huh.
Well, another way to check is for me to go over to YouTube and see if it is truly streaming or not.
Yes, we don't have to worry about
Okay, so no, it looks like it is active. It's just not coming up with the preview screen. Okay, now time lapse check. Wave at camera. About 5 seconds off. All right. Cat butt. Yeah, it's just not coming up with the preview in this screen, so we're good. So what I can do is close that window. There we go. I have cat fur all over my face now. Oh. Yes, all over my face. Fine cat fur. There we go. Yes. You're a very sweet kitty. This one. Yeah? How many do you of the goblins? Yeah, because I know we have Glaucosis is in order for 2, and then we have an order for another. Okay. Yeah.
They are kind of cool.
Every time it's strange and elegant shape.
Yeah.
And then again, we do have those two red colored wine
My
glasses
glasses that are
inside.
roughly the shape.
Yeah. What did you just knocked Yorick's jawbone off the desk. It's because our plastic model skull jawbone was detachable. So it lives on the desk over
And
here.
of course, what do you mean the skull?
It's a Yorick.
It's for your
I might have to go get another block of clay just to have clay for the stems.
Oh yeah, well we did too. Remember
We did 4 large skulls, and then we're doing 5 of these.
Catherine says, "Hi Nix."
Yes. And we've now instituted a be right back screen, which is, well, cat cam.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, Nick.
someone was
Catherine says
picking up
hi. Yeah.
stuff for
Tailway.
little Ren Fair. So
Yes, because we had
we had this stuff last weekend at the Highland Games.
okay, how much clay do I have left? Oh, I need to. Well, there's potentially as many as 3 here.
Potentially.
And there's one already cut. That makes 4. So I'm gonna.
Yeah. And why we hadn't been streaming was a few weeks we were having problems with our internet connection. Things kept dropping out. It's kind of
And then just limited bandwidth.
very limited. So we got that all sorted out. We upgraded to a much faster connection.
Yeah.
Like 4 times as much bandwidth.
Yeah.
And unlimited data rather than, oh, you are going to be penalized if you go over this.
Oh, yeah. No, not okay. And we kept pushing up against that boundary, too.
Yeah.
Hands
But it just kept dropping out.
Yeah.
Well, they were upgrading everything else and we had an old plan.
We had an old plan, and apparently the router we'd gotten last year
Yeah.
wasn't compatible with the new technologies coming out, the new speeds,
So
because it only went up to 800, and the new service was going to go up to 1200.
yeah. It's really expensive.
Yeah.
Well, it's like $20 more expensive in the end. That's it. But also if you switch the phone to that
Switching the cell phone over to
with
Xfinity
unlimited data,
is saving the $20. So
yeah,
we're trading across
instead of it being 67, it'll be
45. It's $22
yeah.
and 47. So 20.
Yeah.
So the 20 we're saving on phone, we're spending on expanded
And everything is unlimited data now, so the one
Yes.
for now.
did you find a sunbeam mix? Are you cleaning your face now that it's giving you scritches all over?
So we can go back to streaming more.
Yep. Oh, you need the goop pulled out of that bucket, don't you?
Yeah, because I don't have very much water in my
Because I
water.
watched you move aside the contents of your water.
Yes.
There's a stoneware glue bucket right here that I can top up. There we go. But now I'm gonna have to go get you another glue bucket. Or should I just no, because if I put it in the glue bucket, then it stays color distinct versus dumping it into the catch-all bucket. Oh!
You tipped the water.
Oh, well, it was sitting at an angle because the cat was drinking out of it. and I bumped it, and it poured directly into my shoe. It was cold more than anything else. And well, it being a crock, it just kind of filled. It's running back out now. It oozed. That's what it felt like. Because it poured over all the little holes in the top, so it was distributed. Yeah, this was really cool.
Yes, this was.
This second one will be without a lid. Because it's quite thin. Is that going to be one of those wider models?
Yeah. Just like this one's. But also just wanted to do one of the white ones.
Well, yeah, totally. Because when these are finished, the glaze that they get is actually a satin clear. That way, it looks more like bare clay, but is truly sealed.
Originals weren't necessarily glazed.
No, they weren't glazed at all.
Yeah.
If I needed a reminder for how much goo there is on the floor,
Yeah.
I suppose I could get one of the cleaner dirty towels over there and I could wipe it up. I'd make a clean spot.
Just not being very cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Itchy nose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Forget how much ick there is in the air down there. I mean, not intellectually, but just the how much the nose just hurts and itches, despite being masked and preventing the first-hand attack. The pollen, the air pollution.
Was one city over from where we lived for 30 years. Well, you didn't live there for 40.
No, I lived there for 18. I grew up there. You grew up there.
Yeah.
There, there's a clean patch on the floor.
As good the restaurants they were in?
Most of the restaurants that had been there are gone now.
Yeah.
People ask, well, where do I eat? I don't know. I mean, the Chinese food restaurant that we went to when I was a kid,
Building
it's gone. They tore it down.
Because that's what they do when they're no longer using it. They tear it down and build something new.
And it just didn't time out all weekend to get to the nice bagel shop. So our next opportunity to get is the Bagel Bakery in Dublin, good bagels, which are hard to find on this coast. We've yet
Traditional bagels.
traditional bagels.
Real. Yeah. It's just
What were they, as much of a fight as that one was putting out? It's looking like a good shape now. Come on, go flat. Probably have to come out here later today for covering things that
There
up.
we go.
Too rounded, too high up. There we go. Yeah, it should be down there. So you do make great use of being able to see the screen.
Yeah.
I should go get the next block of clay. There we go. And I still need to get around to show
Round off the top of it.
the inside between two fingers.
Yeah. Just right on callus right here. I know. What a weird place to have callus. Now. Next one. No, we're not moving again. We were visiting down where we used to live because there's a Highland Games down there. The biggest Highland Games in the U.S. There was the 156th. It's good if we go down there once a year. And, it's typical is, remember, we don't live down there anymore. I like the air much better up here. With fewer people. Because that's considered a small town at 70,000, 80,000 people. I remember when it was 15, 10. Yeah. It was only a 12-hour drive. On the way down. 11 on the way down and 13 on the way up. Because we went the coast route. Like the coast better. Just miles and miles of endless straight freeway after a while. Internet connection. Oh dear. What? She says internet connection. We're frozen.
Oh.
Like, seriously?
Well, you know what? We may have to complain.
Yeah.
If despite upgrading and using their router, we're still having issues.
Yeah. Are we getting?
No, it's not. We're not having red. The new router seems to be a lot more powerful because, yeah, we're getting full bars when it comes to signal.
Yeah.
It's full bars through here, so we're getting as much throughput as we possibly can.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah. I don't know what's up, but we can complain.
Yeah.
Because we've got the fancy signal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot stuff that I managed to forget that I stuck my tablet in this bin. And I went to get the clay, poked my head out, and so there's somebody at the door again. And he was in a meeting, so I had to go and deal with that. That was the receipt for the SEA check got dropped off. It was Angela. So yeah, it's in the garage. It's underneath the rubber ducky.
Okay. Good.
So that you can file, record it all
The
proper. Like
checker from the local SEA group. So.
I was like, what do you mean there's someone else at the door? We just had somebody at the door. We're not expecting anyone else. What is this?
Permits.
Grand Central Station? 2 people visiting on the same day? I mean, two people in the same week is, you know,
Well, it's two
something
people in the
noteworthy.
same hour.
Yeah. Hi, Nix.
I know, kind of funny.
Yes.
Kensick, there was on the list 5
Over
the
Kitty
Kitty
Paw
Paw mugs. Oh my goodness!
Well, there can always be more Kitty Paw mugs next year.
Yeah.
And that is it's an option on the website. People can, you know, pick the pattern of their choice and get kitty paws added.
Yeah. That's funny. And the really bizarre thing is you know, we go to events in person. People say how they watch us on
It's still getting used to that.
that, and it's kind of like
Still
Wow.
getting used to that. Do you want me to have all of the Canaanite goblets on the bottom shelf so they don't dry as quickly?
Yeah.
Because they might need seeing to later today. So now it's 72 on the house side of the studio at the moment. 82 on the exterior side.
oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But we wait till it's off the bat and trim it out.
And it's give you the refinement.
Yeah. Because we're gonna have to throw the
Foot.
foot my dad.
Here. So the 4 skulls will also need tinting today. So I will put out now the bit for the foot, see whether or not 10 ounces is the right amount or too much.
You can. I really
Nix,
appreciate it.
you're in the way. Thank you. Hi. Yes, you're a cute kitty, aren't you? You showing off to the camera? Or are you going to get up all the way to the top? The lady that helped with your trailer came by the booth and said hi. She said that you gave her a squash fairy mug, then came over to get another.
Cool.
Okay, so you have 5 with those guys. So you need 5 feet. Oh, you chewing on your box
5
then?
feet, that sounds appropriate.
Ha ha
Seems
ha.
5 feet tall.
There you go, Nix. Now you're fully on camera.
No.
We'll see whether or not that's the right size piece. Because the feet are thrown upside down.
Yeah.
Hello. That might be too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be way too much height. So the next one more like 6.
Stay this, so I can get the dirt pull out. It's a good thing to have a longer fingernail.
Because you can just pop
No, it just really get these nice
these
grooves of
slice. Yeah. Yeah, that's too much clay.
There we go.
That's dry. That was 10. This piece is 7. How's that?
There's one that is
A little bit bigger.
than the others.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
And you can always, when you cut it, you can cut it shorter.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine. Just fine.
no one will know the difference.
The only people who know the difference, one's watching the screen right now. Or in the future, watching the video. Okay, so
So it's
I'll
always
see if-
better to cut off a little extra.
Okay, do you want it to be 8 ounces and not 7?
We'll see. We'll see what
Okay.
this one comes out.
Okay.
One second. Let's see if we turn it upside down. Oh, it looks like a.
Lower down, lower down. There we go.
See, now it looks like the bottom of it.
Yeah. Next.
Next.
Now we'll see if 7
Yeah, that
ounces is the right amount of clay.
And I'll make cute little mini dishes.
Yep.
Aside effects. Because yes, so most of the ones that have improved over the last 3 years, and just
I was
new events.
I was kind of impressed at how fast they've gone away.
Yeah.
I did not expect them to sell that quickly. Because yes, we sell off the little miniature dishes for like $2. Nix, what did you just find? You found I didn't know there was give me the clothespin back. Give it.
Where did you get the clothespin?
I did there was a clothespin up there. There. I didn't know there was a clothespin up there. Kasute. Apparently it was dusty.
Oops.
It's like, wait,
Other
no,
way
don't
around.
put the clay at the bottom. Bring it to the top. Because if they're throwing the opposite of a Kylix fit.
Yep.
I mean, you could throw a Kylix fit like this. But having the extra mass at the bottom is actually helpful for those.
We don't need that kind of stuff.
No. Because these are lightweight items.
Yeah.
I remember being so nervous shipping the first ones because they are very thin walled pieces.
So of course,
And then one of his buddies goes, I want one too. We also need to make another batch of Skittles.
Yeah. I'll just skip those.
Yeah.
We'll be getting another shipment of clay.
Yes. Which will contain part of the order of the bread. It's a good portion of it. It's not
I
all
was
of the bread.
surprised they had some.
I was shocked they had the bread in stock as well. So it looks like the 7 ounces is good.
Yeah.
Considering I don't see much size difference between the two.
Weight difference.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a lot lighter. So 7 ounces.
Yeah.
And we need a total of 3 more. 7, not 8. There we go. One. I don't have to open the next bag of clay
For one piece.
for one stinking piece.
Can you make it?
No. This is what I have left over. I have like an ounce.
That's not.
I have to open up the next bag of clay for 5 ounces. Yeah. And then I'll put the twist tie back on so it stays sealed up. getting back into that bag in another, what, 2 days? Yeah. Because tomorrow will be a Sculpey assembly day.
Yeah.
Cut off exactly the right amount? Yes, I did. Luckily, these are 2 different boxes as well. So I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad to see that they're pretty much the same consistency.
Yeah.
There
we go.
A Needlefoot. Yeah.
So there. I mean it too.
And twist time. At least the twist ties have developed a good use, or a constant use,
Yeah.
because they're what you use to hang any finger jewelry from.
Yeah, so
When you're
don't
out
leave
there.
it on because when clay is ready, you can throw it away.
Yeah. You took away half the band of a white gold ring that way, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so the next thing we'll be doing after the sculpture, I will move the scale out of the way, start staging it for the next activity. Clay, you go this way. This is the one for the coated ones. Yes, that's the coated ones. And I'm going to need to collate the next collection of order forms. Yep, goes there. I've gotten to the point where I'm now careful with how these get treated because we do use strawberry baskets. Oh, did you get too warm in the sun, Nix?
Yeah, she is a catnip kitty.
Yes, she is.
Oh my goodness.
She loves catnip. She doesn't drool as heavily as the old man cat there, Viper, who I had cat. Because I put a little bit out in my hand, and oh my goodness gracious, there was cat drool running down my arm. Oh, do I not get to see that? Yeah, I won't disturb you. It's soft hearted like that artifact is.
It's all upset when
Nix
is
is.
up here. Doesn't understand why she likes the box.
Yeah.
Nothing ever good comes of it. Last time he was in a box, he came here. It's not the key. It's not the key.
He didn't like the long car ride.
Oh no, he didn't. It's only like $2. But,
Yeah. Oh yes. And he got anxious when Nix was out here 2 days ago when we were working on the yard. Because she so wanted to come out. She hadn't had any shop time in like 2 weeks. So brought her out to the studio so she could have some shop time while we were working on the yard. She could watch us from all the windows. She has access to with her box and water. She was hungry by the time we came in. Or actually by the time Viper got too anxious and wanted her to come in. Can I sit on the edge of the chair at least? There. I made perch. She has 90% of the chair.
she's allowed.
I'm being allowed to perch. Well, she got warm. She went and sat in the sunbeam for a little while. She's like, oh, this feels good. Okay, enough. Because dark kitty doesn't like too much sun. No. Because then you get toasty. Or
It becomes more twisty. Okay.
she was careful. She didn't toast herself too much.
Last one. Oh, actually, and
So you want to call it there? You've
Yeah,
done
call it there.
just over a bag.
yeah, I'm tired. My back is already.
Well, we haven't fully recovered from finishing the extraction of the lacenating vagina
Oh yeah.
because we weren't taking it off the surface. We were digging out the root balls.
Yeah.
And I think what didn't help was also rolling those boulders. They were small boulders. Maybe like
It
2 by
probably
2 by
outweighed the three of us put
combined.
together.
Yeah.
Where it was
It only weighed like 500 pounds.
heave.
It's like, okay, looking at the facets of the stem going,
It
I
was
think
a
it
lot
looks like
more
it wants to
buried
roll.
than we thought there was. It was really fun.
Turns out half the rock was below the surface of the ground. We thought it was a flat rock. It's not a flat rock. It was
It
more sort of
probably
triangular.
outweighed the three of us, so that
Yeah.
and we were rolling it uphill.
Yeah. Not too much of a slope, but it was
Just a
enough.
little bit.
We were looking at it going, okay, it looks like the rock will roll most easily onto this face. We'll roll onto that face and then go that way. Geometry. Path of least resistance. So at this point, ow, yes, we'll get headed inside. So, bye. Thank you for watching.